So I do want to update you on the process about the denominational future decision of Groveport United Methodist Church. Many of these things some of you already know, but I want to just kind of bring you all up to date. August 14th, we met in this space as a church family to discuss points of view. A motion was made at that point in time to ask the ministry table to formally request a vote from the district superintendent at a church conference to disaffiliate from the United Methodist Church. The ministry table, of course, is our administrative body. September 17th, that body met. The ministry table formally voted to ask the district superintendent, Reverend Dr. Tim Bias, to schedule a church conference for the specific purpose of disaffiliation from the United Methodist Church. Remember, this vote must be held in person. Only church members can vote. Following week, a letter was sent to the district superintendent under Pastor Jonathan's name, my name, and Larry Hilbert's name as co-lay leaders. In that letter, we respectfully asked that Dr. Bias schedule this vote between mid-November and mid-December so that the vote could be concluded prior to some members' departure for the winter, and that the congregation could begin the process of healing following the vote as soon as possible. Dr. Bias has rejected that request. This means that the vote will be held early in 2023. We do not have a date at this point, though we have humbly requested in a second email that it be as early in January as possible. Although we've spent many hours over the summer with presentations on this topic, Dr. Bias is requiring us to hold a church meeting to understand the process and to dispel some inaccuracies he believes are being shared. That will be held on Thursday, November 10th, in this space at 7 p.m. Thursday, November 10th at 7 p.m. I invite and ask for your attendance. Each of you who's a member of this church, and that includes our members who happen to be employees of the church, has a vote on this issue. It's impossible in a few minutes at this point to completely summarize all the information that one should have available to them to make a reasonable and good conscious decision. Over the summer, we've held 5 different meetings explaining the issues which have been recorded. These have been posted on YouTube and can be found by searching simply Groveport UMC Denominational Future. Groveport UMC Denominational Future. If you didn't attend the meetings and have not reviewed those videos already, I strongly suggest educating yourself about the issues. This is a topic that you want to be knowledgeable about so that when you're asked to vote, you can vote the way you think is best. The videos are the best place to start. If you still have questions after that, I'm happy to answer them and make my best attempt to answer those questions. It's vital to understand that Dr. Bias will tell us when he comes that we'll be asking to disaffiliate under what's called paragraph 2553 of the United Methodist Discipline. That paragraph allows a church to disaffiliate from the denomination for reasons of conscience regarding changes in the discipline related to same-sex marriage or the ordination of self-avowed practicing homosexuals. It also allows disaffiliation from the denomination for reasons of conscience regarding the actions or inactions of the annual conference, that is, the bishops and the district superintendents, regarding these issues. Some folks who favor disaffiliation will tell you that they are more interested in differences in fundamental understandings of who Jesus is, the sanctity of the Bible, and the salvation offered by Jesus Christ. However, the Council of Bishops of the United Methodist Church is only permitting local churches to depart at this moment under paragraph 2553 and also maintain their property. So at this moment, if a church chooses to disaffiliate for reasons of conscience, this paragraph is our only choice. So I invite you, and I ask for your attendance on November 10th, 7 p.m. I also ask, if you have not already educated yourself on the issue, that you do so, using the videos that we've recorded, asking questions, and making sure you understand. With that, blessings to everyone, and we'll see you on November 10th. We'll see you obviously before then, but let's plan on November 10th. Thank you.
And thank you, Jeff, for sharing that. I know it's always not the most pleasant thing to do, but I notice whenever a family has time to come together, there's always an opportunity to become stronger through that. And so I hope and pray that that is what happens with our church as we walk through these days. It is not just our local church itself. I'm aware of many, I know about 3 or 4 churches that are actually having their disaffiliation vote today. So know that we're not alone in this. It is a struggle that the whole denomination is facing in many different ways. And so we not only pray for ourselves, but we pray for all those in our denomination as well as we walk through these times.